don't see the versatile Deebo Samuel. He was a game breaker last week, over 200 yards receiving. It's the Rams and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, and their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. First down, Mills. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mills again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This will be from 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. First down, Prescott. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott. He'll drop this one off to Swift. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Slot man moves right. third and short yardage. Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run for the first time to DeAndre Swift to the 27-yard line. The Vikings are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 of the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Now Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dak Prescott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in L.A. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. See David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Landry now in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have kept it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll try to throw here. Mills. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. He'll take it inside the 25. From the 24, Mills. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. They go play action. Mills under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. To throw is Prescott. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Finding Knox there, complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, on comes the Viking kicker, Daniel Carlson. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
From the 27, Mills, slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play fake, Mills. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mills to throw it. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Off the play fake, Mills. It's Meyers again with another catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mills again. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. The good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe lost something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they can come out looking very sharp in the second half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we hit halftime with all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So here are the Vikings to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The tight end in motion right. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's got room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll send Landry in motion right. Prescott looks to throw on first. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and inches, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Prescott now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
First down, Mills. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Mills. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Mills now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Swift on the counter. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
Rams 3. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mills. And that will be incomplete. Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Landry now in motion right. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, Swift. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Point after here coming up. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll send Landry in motion right. Prescott now from the 50. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a handoff to Swift. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Landry now in motion right. First down, and they go with Swift again. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down and 4, Prescott, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Prescott, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Looks to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Carlson is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 10. A little under a minute 50 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Mills' throw taken in by Edwards.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Able to complete it to Montgomery. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Mills back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Mills looking to throw it. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Mills. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take it. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Extra point up and through. And things get a little more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that drive span 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time. And let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Vikings, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2.